Welcome to another epi of the AE Report. I'm Sam Schwartz. Spring Championships got off to a roaring start as we crowned 4 champions just last weekend. In outdoor track and field, it was the Albany Great Danes who swept the championship for the 10th straight year. The Great Danes continued their dominance on the men's side with their 14th consecutive championship, and the women also got their 13th title in 14 years. Meanwhile, Stony Brook won their 6th straight America East Women's Lacrosse title. They beat Albany 22-14 in the title game after winning against New Hampshire in the semifinals. Kylie Ohlmiller was named Most Outstanding Player for the 3rd time in 4 years. On the men's side, it was the Great Danes who also won their 6th straight title. They beat Vermont 14-4 in the title game after beating Lowell in the semifinals. T.D. Erlin, the face-off specialist, named Most Outstanding Player. It was a busy weekend for all lacrosse families, including Scott Marr, whose daughter Jordan named to the America East Women's Lacrosse All-Conference First Team. She also played in the America East Women's Lacrosse title game for Albany. And here is Scott Marr, the head coach of the Albany Great Danes, talking about those family ties in lacrosse.
And and my son Kyle playing at Hopkins. It's it's a nice time of our lives for my wife Tracy and I, and our youngest daughter Keely to get to watch them play and stuff. So it's been a fun spring. It's absolutely awesome. It's absolutely. Just prior to coming up here to do this, I had an opportunity to give her a hug and say hi to her, and just to get to see her. I don't see her every day, but I see her most days. She comes up to the office and says hi and stuff like that. So, it's a really good feeling knowing that I get the chance to talk to her and see her, and and then obviously you get a chance to watch her play more times than I would if she played somewhere else. So we give her some tips here or there. We definitely both of them. I always have a couple things to say to them after the game. And they both take it well. They've been coached by me their whole life. So, I try not to be overbearing, though. I try to just pick out 1 or 2 things, during the course of the game that they might have been able to do better. But, just try to be supportive, just like any other parent. You just want to see your kid do well and have them be happy and enjoying what they're doing. And both of them are extremely happy. So that makes us feel good.
The 2018 America East Softball Championship is underway on AmericaEast.tv. We have a full slate of games with 3 on Thursday and 3 on Friday before we will crown a champion this weekend. For a special edition of Top Plays, here are the top moments from the Lacrosse Championships last weekend. It's the top plays. We start in the semifinals. Binghamton, Albany. Albany sophomore Sam Tortora slicing and dicing and feeding Kyla Zapolsky, a freshman. Buries it, getting pushed. Number 4, great opportunity for Albany in the championship game, and the goalkeeper of the year, Anna Tesserero, says, I got this. Next up, back to the semifinals. The other game, Stony Brook, New Hampshire. First, Courtney Murphy, then on a give and go, Kylie Ohlmiller, both behind the back to back. At number 2, check out the Albany senior Stone Sims. Sacrificing the body, getting a hand on it to prevent a goal in the semifinals, and just shakes it off. Top play from the Lacrosse Championships, it's T.D. Erlin, the men's most outstanding player of the championship. He won 48 of 49 faceoffs in the 2 games combined, 48 wins, a championship record, 97% from the X, also a championship record. You can find that and the top plays from the Outdoor Track and Field Championships on the America East YouTube page. A big weekend in lacrosse, however, as the Tewaaraton finalists will be announced on Thursday, and we'll see which America East representatives will be headed to D.C. Last year it was Kylie Ohlmiller and Connor Fields. Albany will take on Richmond at noon on Saturday on ESPNU. They'll be home, so you can get your tickets by visiting ualbanysports.com. And on Sunday, Stony Brook awaits the winner of Penn State. They'll be at home, time to be determined, but you can also get those tickets by visiting StonyBrookAthletics.com. That'll do it for this episode of the AE Report. I'm Sam Schwartz. Peace.